Y'all ready to go in the house? Look, Katie's knocked that down. And she locked down the one that's over here too. All right, let's go in. All right, I'm ready to do evening chores. It's about an hour before dark, but it takes me a little bit. Oh my gosh, Emma. I am missing come out the front door so I could call Honey and Jensen back in, but I don't see Honey. She's staring at me. Jensen, I'm gonna have to call him. Give me a second.
The alarm system. Your movements are being recorded.
Jensen! He's gonna come down that driveway. There he comes. Y'all ready to go in? Are y'all warm? Are you all snuggly and warm? Honey, are you warm? Jensen, are you warm? You ready to go in the house? Aren't they adorable? She's got a bigger one somewhere, but I can't find it. His has little, I was gifted that recently. I can't remember who sent it. It makes me mad that I can't remember. But it's got little back legs. It doesn't go under his belly though, so he can still TT if he needs to. And I don't even know for sure it was for him or if it was for her, but only one came and it fits him perfectly. Oh, she's TTing now. So see, they've been outside 5 minutes already and she hasn't peed yet. She's just now peeing. If I had let her in just now, she would have done it in the house.
Warning.
Look at it.
You have triggered the alarm system. Your movements are being recorded.
Oh my gosh, they're fun. He's got a scratch. Oh my gosh. It's like, we got sweaters on. Let's run and be crazy. All right, look what I got in my pockets. Hand warmers. Got it in my pockets. And I am headed out to feed up. Crazy dogs. I told Mom when we got back earlier, I said, Mary and Joseph haven't even left Bethlehem yet. They're still out in my yard with baby Jesus. And it's just like so much stuff started happening. I don't know if our dumpster has been picked up. No, still. I emailed them. It makes me mad. They came a day early last week because of the holiday. So they came on Tuesday. So basically that puts an extra day in our dumpsters. And they didn't show today. And there's trash blowing all around the yard because the cats and dogs. It looks like Buddy, maybe Steph, one of them has tried to pull the covers down over it. Take a guess and say, see, here's a dresser. That need to just go to the burn pile. There's things in here that's caused other trash bags not to go in. There's probably a chair down in here. I told him no. He's grown and he don't mind his mama no more. He had y'all remember when he came over the other day? Move, cats. You remember when he came over the other day? I was out in the barn and he was hollering for me and I said it was Buddy, and he was looking to see if I needed a office chair. He got a new one for his new office. And I didn't need one. And I said, take it to the dump. And he said something. I said, well, then take it and let Papa look at it first don't put it in that dumpster. And he goes, why? And I said, it's going to take up too much room. I guarantee there's a chair in the bottom of that dumpster. Because he don't mind. At some point, it don't matter. They just stop minding. They don't mind their mamas. Anyway. But still, if they had come at 7 or 8 or 9 like they normally do, the dumpster would be empty now, whether it has a chair in it or not. Now I've got 3 bags of garbage, 3 household garbage. I can't put it nowhere else. It's got to go in the dumpster. Oh, you're covered in... She's rolling in those leaves. Honey. Jensen, don't roll. Jensen, yours is fleece. Don't roll. Anyway. If I come out now and start getting things done before the goats and stuff come up, then I can get everything, get the barn door closed and they can't come in. They can pour their feet in. Don't have to fight with them. Then all I have to deal with is Molly and Big Boy. And here. Oh my gosh, you're already in here. Oh well, that's what it's for. Look at Frodo laying down in the hay. Oh, y'all are beautiful babies. My beautiful, beautiful babies that I'm fixing to chase out while I put your food in. Also got hay. Looks like something's been in the hay. I've got hay and another bag of feed in the back of my truck. I'm gonna get out here in the morning and do it before the rain comes. Man, these feel so good on my hands. This other hand I'm holding the camera with and it can't feel my fingers right now. But this other hand's in my pocket and I can feel it and it's so warm. Luna, no ma'am, you don't come in here and start trying to check out the goats because you can be kind of scary. Anyway, let me get them fed and get everything done real quick. Listen to her. She's hollering. Out. Frodo, out. Come on, let's go. Go. Let's go. Good baby. Sam. Thank you. I'll call y'all back in a minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, Mary. I hear you. I see you looking at me. No, Molly. Leave everybody alone. Give me 1 second, babies. It'll go fast. I say it'll go fast. Hold on. Move. All right, come on. Baby girl. Move. Come on, Sam, baby. Molly, she was trying to keep the goats from coming back in. Come on, get them out of there, Katie. Okay, go. I don't even think I have food out here. I think I forgot to bring it. Let me see what we got in here. Come on a little bit further. There you go. I know, I cut a little hole in the fence right there because I was tired of going out there and having to chase them in. Give you a mama and one baby hanging back. Get in there. Come on. Go. No, ma'am. Get in there. Hello, big boy. Alright, they're all in. I got Pippin in. I didn't realize Pippin wasn't in a while ago. So I gave him extra food so they would leave him alone while he ate his own, because if I'd poured food just for him and one, you know, that would be a fiasco. That was not going to happen. So I had to put extra food in all these feeders so they'll all leave him alone. This little man over here is still figuring out if he's trying to get every little bite. Look at these goats, they're fat. They ain't missed a meal. They're not, goats are just, okay, Bilbo. I don't know why. They're so mean to each other. Bilbo, leave him alone. Pippin, you're gonna have to eat it from somewhere else, babe. Look at they all go away from Bilbo. Bilbo! Bilbo! Stop it. Yeah, you look me right in the eye and still do something. So, some of you guys that are sort of newer know I have goats, but don't know everybody. Frodo's my little one right there. Look at him. His little horns turning around. Little fat pig. He was my first baby. He's a dwarf, Nigerian dwarf. His mama was Annie, and she started out as Steph's, but Annie was not a good mom, and then she ended up at Lester's. I don't know if they still have Annie or not. And then after I got Frodo, I thought, well, he's gonna have to have somebody, and you know, goats can't be alone. I know that. That's why I was always concerned with her, because she needs somebody. Now she's getting to where she goes out through that opening in the back, that fencing. The big ones haven't figured out how to, they're not doing it, but she goes out it, and she goes out with them. But when it comes time to eat, she comes back in that little hole into the yard. It's so funny, because she knows she's going to eat right here. So, but the next one I got was this big old boy here, my big Bilbo. Look at him. Bilbo! Stop it! They all know their names. Pippin! Pippin, baby. This is Pippin. Pippin and Mary. These two right here. On my phone. Them two right there. Pippin and Mary. This is Pippin. This is Mary. They're brother and sister. Mary was tiny. I almost thought she was going to die when she was born. It was horrible. Those first 2 nights, first 2 days. That second night, I believe it was the second night, I set my alarm for every 2 hours and got up and put a dropper of, like, I don't even know how much. I can't remember now how much of that dropper she was getting, but she would not suck a bottle. On that third morning, it would have been her third day alive. After all night long of doing a dropper, the day before, not even getting anything. At some point the day before, I'd taken her, on day 2, I'd taken her back to Dad and said, Dad, I don't think I can get her to live. Oh, my baby. I think she's gonna die. She won't eat anything. She shook. She couldn't stand. She had no strength to stand. But on that third morning, my alarm was going off every 2 hours that night, and that last time that morning, and throughout the day I would have been awake, probably catnapping because I would be sleepy, but I would have done the same thing throughout that next day too, until she either passed or she spunked up. And that third morning, when the alarm went off and I come down the hallway, she was standing in her kennel with Pippin. Pippin was asleep in the back, and she was standing at the gate. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's standing. So I went and I made his bottle and then a dropper for her. and let them both out, and she came across and kept trying to get the bottle as he was drinking it. So I stopped for a minute and put the bottle to her, and she sucked a few sucks out of it. So I literally had to make her wait and let him finish it because it was his bottle, and then put him back in the kennel so he would leave her alone while she took, I don't know, I don't remember, it's about 4 ounces she took. They're trying to get every little something that fell out the back there. They're ridiculous. Anyway, and then, so I only intended to have Frodo and Bilbo. Those were going to just be my 2 little yard goats, and eventually they would make it to the pasture. But at the beginning, they were going to be like Katie is right now. Look at Jensen. They would just be in the backyard. And then at some point, I ended up with Pippin and Mary because that mama couldn't nurse. And Mary we thought was going to die. And Dad, even when he brought them to me in a 5-gallon bucket, he brought them in. He was in the bottom. She was kind of laid a little bit on top of him because he was big, normal size, and she was just nothing. And then after them, I guess they were 3 or 4 months old when, I can't remember if Sam came first or Gimli. But this is Gimli over there against the wall with the one brown dot on his back. That's Gimli. Daddy had a turkey down there that pecked him in his eye. So he was sort of getting left behind. He couldn't, he could only see one. In fact, even now he tends to hold his head a certain way because he's only looking out of one eye. I don't know what he can see out of the other eye. I don't know if he sees anything at all or what, but he does hold his head a little weird because he's trying to look out of this one good eye. But then Sam came along. Sam was a rescue. His mama walked off and left him. I had to go get him in Montgomery. And he is a haired sheep, so he does not have to be shaved. He kind of loses his fur in the summer, although he does not. Sam, as much as he was in the house, like these little ones, just doing their own thing on their bottle, laid on the couch, wearing his little diaper all over the place, chasing Levi the same way the other ones did, which was always cute to watch. He's different because he's a little spooky all the time. He's got a little bit of a spookiness about him. Like, he jumps at this, he jumps at that. Even with me, he'll come to me and he'll come stand beside me, but if I reach down and touch him, he moves away. There's just a little bit of a spookiness about him. When they say a horse spooks, oh, that horse spooks. It's those horses that are like, just constantly, because they're fidgety and spooked. They're spooked. And then y'all know when she came along, she came the same day Molly did. And I'll tell you the truth, y'all see these pushing these guys around and stuff, but she's the worst about getting into things and doing things she's not supposed to. And a little bit, in a way, when she looks at you, y'all, she looks defiant. I know she's just a goat, but it's the look that she'll give you, like, I don't know what that look is, but she's a little, what you up to? What you up to? I'm fixing to go in. She is something else behind me. Look at her running like crazy. It's cold. And I guess they're excited. I don't know why they'd be so... I just want to... She'll get in the house and go find a blanket. She'll go underneath Levi's blanket with him. Oh, she's playing with a cat. All right. Katie. Baby girl. So I'm going to go in. I love you guys. God bless y'all. There's so much... I'm like... Don't look at the pool. This whole pool area, this pool's coming down. I'm thinking about my garden being right where this pool is right now. Since I'm going to put that new gate across there and bring, kind of pasture. It's not much, but it's pretty good. It could be a lot. I mean, the size of a lot. Paddock, whatever you want to call it, something. But, I mean, it's going to be open. Katie. Katie. Katie, what? Anyway, but this is good. Like, I mean, look, like no trees right there. Well, that's why the pool's there, because there's no trees. And then what'll really be good, because that garden out there wasn't getting it anymore. Come that 5 or 6 in the evening when the sun's further back, then this will start, this one dumb taller tree, but it'll start throwing some shade in the evening time. So that hot summer Texas sun, you know, come the evening when it's still hot, at least that will throw some shade over it. So that's gonna get done. If I don't get that done this while it's still winter, then it'll get done in spring, because I'll have to start getting my garden beds ready. Anyway, everything. Okay, baby girl. I know. Oh, Katie. Anyway, I keep putting my hands in my pockets because these work really, really good. I know, baby girl. All right, I'm going in. I love you guys. God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Stay warm. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.